Yo my chicos and chicas, JGT here. As you guys can see, I'm kind of on a different scale than I usually am on my videos, where I'm overly excited or uberly excited, and that's because I'm here to bring a topic that I'm actually really worried about, and that's the Nintendo Switch release, the launch date, when it comes out. I know, the presentation was awesome, the games were sick and all that, but those are games that aren't coming till later. And I'm here just to give a little rant, a little tiny rant, I promise you, just a little tiny rant. I'm here to talk about the launch date games that are coming out with the Switch. As you guys already seen on the chart, I probably showed before, or maybe I'll show it again, I don't know. You guys can decide for all the other games that are coming to the future. I want to talk about the ones that are being released on the launch date, not in the same month, not a few days afterwards, no. The day the console releases, the day those games release. Let's talk about that. We have Breath of the Wild. Honestly, by far, a phenomenal game. I loved it. I loved the visuals. I loved the voice acting, which is something super new. I loved everything I was seeing. You know, we've always been hyped for it. We always knew that was coming. And it was a total obvious that was going to be released with the Switch. The thing is though, after that, every other game that's coming out with it is very lackluster. It's not something that gets me personally wanting to say, day one, here I come. Of course, Breath of the Wild, like I said, Breath of the Wild. But I personally might skip out on day one. And I'm just here to give a little rant on reasons why. The games that are being released for launch date March 3rd, in case you guys didn't know, March 3rd, 2017 at $299.99. The games following the Breath of the Wild are 1-2 Switch. We saw on Nintendo Treehouse and in the presentation how it plays. Nintendo Treehouse went more in depth with the games that were there. They were awesome. They were sick. It was definitely a lot more livelier than past games for Wii U or Wii that were given, you know? Thing is, that's more of a party game. That's like a simple game, a game you do to pass time. A game to get your friends involved when you're at a party, when they're over. It's not something you sit down and be like, guess I'm gonna milk the cow, draw the gun, eat some d. You know, it's fun games, but it's a simple game. It is not by far, I would even call it a party game. Nothing more than that. Just a party game. It's a game that even I say, if it goes over 20 bucks, it's ridiculous. I feel like it should have been a pre-installed software or, you know, pre-packaged deal with the game. It's lackluster. It's not a gaming type of game. It's just a game party on. Let's go, guys. Let's get your friends that maybe you don't have because you don't really go out and you stay alone all the time. Going away from that one, of course, we have the big leagues, we have the big guys, the guys that, you know, always throw in their money and Nintendo at their face and they're like, here, take my money, take a Nintendo, let me launch my game with you. Yo, yeah, I have no money. Someone give me money. We have Skylanders Imaginators. Obvious. I saw it coming, maybe others didn't, but I'm with the Switch. Skylanders Imaginators. Yeah. It's not a gaming game, once again. It's a game that is played for fun. Like, as in for fun. Like, as in, like, for glory, for fun. Like, as in you just play because you don't know what else to play. The one where you guys are all just taunting. Yes, show your moves. Woohoo! Oh, it's a peach. Mwah. You know, those type of games. With the one, here comes the big daddies. But it's called... I hope I'm adding background music because I must look pretty ridiculous. Just Dance. Come on. Just Dance. More like Just It. Of course we have Super Bomberman or Super Bomberman R, which I am super hyped about. I love it. It's a game, when I saw it, I was like, dude, N64 memories. Nintendo 64 memory. The nostalgia it brought to me. I was like, dude, yes. And I saw, again, Nintendo Treehouse, I saw a playthrough. It was amazing. 8-player battle, mayhem, crazy, fun, party game. It's a party game. Let's be real. It has story mode. But we're probably not gonna be sitting there by ourselves playing Bomberman, 24/7. Or personally, I wouldn't, because I actually like destroying kids' dreams and hopes and making them suffer, making them wish and regret. Well, those two contradict each other just like I do. Make them hope that they never see me again. So play a game like that. Hold up. Let me check my notes. Launch date games. Legend of Zelda, we went over that. Amazing game. 1-2 Switch should honestly be just a game involved. Skylanders should be in my imagination. Just Dance, I can dance without a game in my controller. Super Bomberman, childhood of me ruining other friends and losing all my friends. Wait, that's it? Yeah, that's it. That's it. If you guys saw the little image of Nintendo, that's all you get on release date. You want me to check again? Let me check again. I'll even use my phone. Release date, launch date, games. It's all you get till later on in the month, after the game releases, after the system releases. You don't get anything else. Yeah, of course, Legend of Zelda is gonna preoccupy those who love Legend of Zelda. Of course, others will go for it too, I love Legend of Zelda, but I haven't played the game since Twilight Princess. No, I lied. Since Ocarina of Time came out again for the 3DS. That was it. Buuuut, you suck. I get it. I deserve that. Yeah. Give it to me. Give it to me. But I'm being honest. Not everyone is gonna be like, yeah, I'm getting the Switch, I'm gonna pay $300 for Legend of Zelda. Anyone that wants to switch on that wants to switch onto the Switch, that's coming in from a PS4, that's coming in from an Xbox One, that game alone will not, I repeat, will not just make them all come to us. Make them want to spend $300 on another system. 300 plus, to be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Those who live in Cali, that tax thing is insane. So be prepared to probably pay almost $400. It's insane. It's something that I feared, because to be honest, I think the Wii U launch date games were actually a bit more better, or had more numbers. This one only has 5 games. And yeah, of course, quantity over quality. Legend of Zelda, let's say that one counts technically as a bunch of games. Right. But the other ones literally count as 3 games. That's right, I'm looking at you, Just Dance. I'm not counting you as a game. Not at all. 1-2 Switch, the only reason I count you as a game is because I can see people I'm playing with. That's it. That's all we got. 5 games. We got a month and something days left before the release of March 3rd. Before the release of the Switch on March 3rd, 2017. I hope in some way, shape, or form we get information that, hey, by the way, these games are also releasing that day. Because if not, be on the bench. I'm gonna bench until other games I actually want to physically play with are out. More than one game, It's something that I didn't expect. I thought the Switch would have already had these games ready since they presented them, months prior to all of this. Skyrim. You know how awesome it would have been day 1, Skyrim launch day? Dude, psh. Now, I don't even play Skyrim, to be honest, I don't. But just seeing that it's another physical, humongous game is what got me hyped. Because I was like, dude, yes. A third-party game. Finally, a AAA game. A freaking amazing game. That isn't just Nintendo prior or indies. Need those games. I thought, Nintendo had this ready. I was like, Switch Day release is gonna have a ton of awesome games. That's what I thought. I was totally wrong. We saw Mario Kart 8 being presented to us in that video, and I was like, dude, this Mario Kart 8 is ready. It's ready. Splatoon I thought was ready as well. I don't even play Splatoon, but I was actually ready to get that game too. None of those are coming out till summer or April. I guess I'm gonna be playing Just Dance for 5 months and sweating off the extra love meets lovers, boys, meetos.